coming up in this episode. So we're just in the barn, and while Will's here, we're going to try and tackle as much roof stuff as we can. All the rainfall's just washing the mud brick away. Mate, it's just rotten. It's probably been like, I don't even know how many years it's probably been like this for. Talk to me about ponies.
No.
Why do you love them so much?
Nice. I just really want one.
Why are you crying?
That's so cute. I've always loved it. That's why I think when we get one.
We're working on arguably the worst part of the entire, well, I'd say the entire bloody land, to be honest, the entire part of the land. Jordan's down here doing some gardening with Faye. Jesus Christ. Jord, I think there's some hailstones.
They're the biggest hailstones I've ever seen.
These, my car, I'm worried for my car. Oh my God, the river did not work. It did not work.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Lewis.
Hi, I'm Leo.
And this is Faye.
Join the Bye family as we up sticks and reroute from the hustle and bustle of the UK to a more simplistic life in Bulgaria. Watch as we learn, grow, fail, succeed, and everything in between. From Bournemouth to Bulgaria.
Sharp, isn't it?
That's why I use a chop saw, mate. I don't even bother using that these days.
So sharp it burnt the edge.
Yeah, mate, I wouldn't bother using that.
That's alright. By the time you get the chop saw set, I mean, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I'll go grab it for you if you want. So we're making a, well, I've already done a video on this actually, haven't I? So me and Leo were out here doing the composting. A bit like doing a compost video. But I got Leo to help me with the cement. So Will's tag teamed in on this compost 3-chamber system, working on chamber 1. We've managed to go and get some roofing from the neighbours. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna do a good old job, doesn't it? You gotta do what you gotta do in these times. Recycling, upcycling, it's what we're about here. It's what we're about. Looking forward to what it's gonna look like actually.
Oh, mate, you've even made it square.
Mate, I didn't mess about.
Oh, I can see that.
Mate,
You made it square, mate.
I'm not engineering that, you know?
So is this going to be the same as well?
No.
You reckon?
No, I reckon it'll be pretty close.
I think they're about 7 centimetres out that side.
Oh yeah, that's alright, mate. I like a good taper.
Yeah. Needs to be wide at the back, that's what you said, wasn't it?
That's what they all say. Jordan's down here doing some gardening with Faye. Yeah, she's, well, she's having a good time. Yeah. But this is where the zucchinis are in the pots, so we're just weeding around there, getting rid of all the weed. I can't remember what this herb is, to be honest with you. Daniel put it here, so we're going to find out eventually. It might be oregano or something. Do you reckon it's a...
I know it's got to be another herb.
Do you reckon it's like thyme or something like that? It is a herb. We've got onions there from seed, big onions from bulb, and over here we've got parsley growing, which we've already kind of de-weeded. We've got a little bit more to go.
Mine's looking good.
Yeah, you're doing good, mate.
Look at that compared to that.
Doing good.
Faye's doing it as well now. Look.
Yeah, she's having a good time. Does she have to destroy our zucchini plants with mud bombs? We've got radishes here, which are pretty much done, to be honest, some of them. Some of them can come on out the ground. So we'll be able to start thinning this out a little bit, George, putting some more stuff down.
Is that, are we going to put cucumbers there?
Where? Here?
Where the radishes
I don't know.
are? Well, we don't eat radishes.
Yes, we do. Watch us. You're going to love them. You're going to take a first bite out of that radish here and you're going to love it.
not something I would apply.
Mate, you can pickle them.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just. It's
Yeah,
not
put 'em in a
on my
salad.
top list to be like, oh yeah, get the radishes in the ground. No.
What's
We
wrong?
were cucumbers, tomato, broccoli. That was our main priority.
You're gonna love the radishes, mate.
Not radishes.
Parsnip.
We don't know.
Parsnips. You love a good roast parsnips. Here we got peas. You love a good pea. All those potatoes, over 100 plants there.
Versus our 10.
So yeah, it's all de-weeding day. So we're just in the barn, and while Will's here, we're going to try and tackle as much roof stuff as we can. And today's job is to try and get the roof sorted over here, because this is not good at all. It's caused a lot of damage, actually. The beam's fallen. I remember in one of the episodes we showed you this, the beam had fallen already. So it's been like this prior to us getting here, but it's time to just try and get it watertight. Mainly the goal is get it watertight, stop it from causing more damage, and try and repair what we can along the way. So we're just having a little look at it now and seeing what we can do with it. We're up on top of the barn roof, and you can see where the problem is. I'll just show you guys. This big hole, I say the problem, but that's the main problem, the biggest problem that's causing a lot of damage. And also this problem here, which is causing a lot of damage as well. All the rainfall's just washing the mud brick away.
Falling away, mate.
Mate, it's just rotten. It's probably been like, I don't even know how many years it's probably been like this for. But this is Operation Patch Job. Save the structure of the barn. And that's all we're doing again, is just patching up. I think obviously the end goal for all the buildings is a full re-roof, but right now at this point in time it's just not a realistic thing for us to be doing. So we just have to go around and just get it watertight where we can get it watertight, just to preserve the building. And preserve we shall, shan't we, Will?
Yes, we shall, mate.
We shall.
Like our videos, then leave a comment, like and subscribe.
Will's got this looking sexy. And you, mate? Wow, what a difference. We've got some new slats of wood on the underneath, and we've got some sheeting as well, some nylon sheeting, just for a little bit of extra protection, because why not? We've pulled them up, may as well lay it down. And we're just coming to the final knockings of just laying the rest of the tiles in this area, and that's one of the worst patches here sorted. And then we're going out, mate, aren't we? We're going out. Gonna hit Svillingrad, see what it's about. Been here for over 8 months, nearly 9 months now, I think. 9 months, and I still haven't been out. Just been working like a dog. But we've got a friend here, so we're going out. Out. And that's it. We are patched up and fixed. No more leaks, hopefully. Good work, Will. Good job, mate.
Just want to say a massive thank you to all of our Patreons. Thanks for all of your support.
What would you say to them?
And thanks for all that you've done for us, and we'll keep doing some videos for you. So if you join our Patreon, you'll get the videos way earlier. You can see behind the scenes, like when we're getting everything ready, which no cameras, we just use Dan's phone. If you want to join our Patreon, the link is in the description below. So what are you waiting for? Come and join!
Love it. Well done. So we've got the barn done. Barn's done, completed it. And now we're on the final building. So patched up the house, hopefully. And it feels like we've got a bit of rain coming as well. But hopefully it will hold off for us to just carry on working on these roofs. But we're on the final building now. And as you can see over here, that's not so good, is it? Not so good. Yeah, it's a big old hole. But also, where Will is right now, not very good either. Basically, the whole roof's not very good at all. And realistically, it should all just come off. But again, it's not going to happen. So let's see what we can do with this. So you can see why she's leaking. Because there's not really any tiles left.
Where do you want me to stop? Here for now.
Yeah, other side of the chimney maybe, I reckon, is the safest place. Because it's got to be in line with the wall, that chimney. It has to be, because that's the only chimney that goes into that room.
Yeah, I'm going to have to crack them just behind the top of the chimney, at the top there.
Yeah.
Crack one there.
Yeah, that's cool. We're going to have to put some Jaffa around that chimney too, aren't we? He's battered, mate, isn't he? Yeah. He is battered. So this room, or this area, is going to be Jordan's office area underneath here. And the plan is, look, let's try and get one room functional on this building. And previously the dogs were in there. They're no longer in there. They're in their pen. So now we're going to try and turn it into a working functional area. And obviously the first place to start is the roof. So this is why we're here predominantly. Smash it, mate. We ain't got many days left. These are all the times when you don't want a video, but I'm going to video anyway. Will's pretty mad, it's raining, he's not happy. It's not nice, is it, mate? No, but we're finishing up. It's been, how long has it been raining for now? Maybe like 30, 40 minutes? But we're just coming to the last knock-ins of the first half of the annex. And it's looking pretty good. You can see Will there, he's just lying down a little bit of nylon sheet underneath the tiles. And that's kind of what we've been doing. It's what we've been doing on the areas that have been really, really badly broken, because it just makes sense to stick something under there because it's not going to hurt. So that's just what we've been doing. But we are on the last knock-ins, and you can see there. Look at that lovely ridge. That lovely ridge all the way up there, done mostly by William, who has loved it. And it's looking really, really tidy. It's a nice bit of work. And we've had people walking by saying, "Who's the Meister?" There's the Meister. He's up there. Good job, man. Good job. Can you just sum up your experience for me today, sir?
It was eventful, mate.
Yeah.
It was eventful.
How you feel? Emotions right now. How you feeling?
My back hurts, mate. My back hurts. That's how I'm feeling right now.
How you feeling about Bulgarian weather?
It's alright, mate. Chuffing on, isn't it?
It's
like
like
English weather, but,
it's England right now.
It's England right now, but it was nice yesterday. So
That's some craftsmanship up there, mate. That's beautiful. I mean, the other side, obviously. We got to sort that still, but this left-hand side,
oh yeah,
watertight, snug as a bug. Beautiful ridges, lovely. Talk to me about ponies.
No, but
Why do you love them so much?
nice. It's really not fun.
Why are you crying?
It's so cute. I wanted to touch it. You know. That's why I think when we get one. Stop it, you're making my eyes water. Oh, when we get one, I think I'll actually cry.
Yeah. What is it about ponies that you love so much?
I don't know, they're just magical, aren't they? They are magical.
You used to have ponies, didn't you?
Yes. Good life. Sorry, dear. You get me a pony.
Come, child. Run, Forrest, run.
He would have let me straight that way.
Oh, they've got sweet corn, Rush. We're adopting children now. We're just adopting children.
My social life is great right now.
Let's take a stroll down to my favourite tree on all the land, the walnut tree. Love this tree. I'll sit on this swing and see if it will support my weight. Oh, it does. It's great to be a kid again. I'm sure by now all of you are aware that we have a PayPal donation link, and we also have the ability to accept super thanks here on YouTube. For us, either one is perfectly acceptable. It really doesn't matter which one you do. And we do appreciate the fact that people take their hard-earned money and they donate it towards our channel. It still blows our mind that so many people are invested in seeing us succeed here, and also that so many people are interested in our channel and the content that we bring you guys. So we're taking this opportunity to say thank you to all the people that do donate, all the people that do support us. You guys are great, and all you guys that follow us, that subscribe to our channel, that donate, you're all awesome. We love you all. We're working on arguably the worst part of the entire, well, I'd say the entire bloody land, to be honest. The entire part of the land. The entire part of the land, is that a thing? We're working on the worst hole. On all of the roofs.
Should always start with the worst hole first, we've done it last.
Oh God. Supposed to be PG. We are working on the annex, and we're moving over to the most collapsed building that we've got. And Will's risking his life here. Really living on the edge. But this is our goal today. So we've done the half that we've obviously already shown. We are moving over to this half of the building, and then the other side of the building on the flip side. There's not too much work going on there, is there, Will? Really?
Tiles, mate, really, like 5 or 6 broken tiles.
Yeah, it's just replacing tiles, and this is just literally, this is a big repair. We've got to get all the tiles off. We've got to replace the wood, and then we've got to relay the tiles. It's going to take a little while, I think, so we best crack on. Okay, so the plan is we've got a broken beam here that straps down near my feet, and we've also got a beam here that's bowed, but it's not in actually really too bad condition. So we're going to strip these panels off, and we're going to rotate the beam 90 degrees and then reuse it so that we don't have to put, I mean, we could put a new one in, but we just don't really need to, so we're just going to reuse it. Well, we'll see how bad it is once we fully strip it off. We'll get a good idea, but it seems like a pretty good beam. And then obviously we're going to replace this broken one down here, and then we're going to lay new slats of wood across. We're going to re-brick where our feet are, because this was bricked up, but it was really not in good condition. As you can see, most of it's down there now. And then we'll lay the tiles back on like it never happened, mate, yeah?
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
Just as simple as that. It only takes us half hour, mate.
Half hour. I wish. So these are the reclaimed bits of wood that we're going to use for the new beam. I think this is going to be our new main beam here. These are going to be the slatted boards that we're going to use across. So the old shelving that you would have seen in the cellar. Jordan wanted to use them for shelves, but unfortunately budget is saying no. So hole is more important. So we had a snap beam that was basically holding the roof up, the top ridge of the roof up, the main beams that run along the centre. So we've decided to replace that. It was propped up with another bit of old wood, but it wasn't really good enough. And now we're able to support 2 separate beams at once, and it's much better than what was there previously. So we're just going up here with a bit of 2x4, nice and straight, 45, and a brace along the 2 beams. And she'll be tidy. She'll be tidy. We've now got 2 beams in. It's time to get the slats across. Get that little bit of nylon on there as well for a bit of extra protection, and we're gonna tile. And we're gonna cover her up and get her nice and dry. So Will has headed back to England now, and it's just me here working on the rest of the roof by myself. Luckily there's not too much to do now. We really did do most of the work together, and obviously he was on the roof a lot more than me due to his weight, and also he loves to do it. So we've currently just got this big hole to fill in. The garage is a later date thing, and what I will be finishing off as well is there's one more ridge to do, a couple of tiles to replace at the front of the annex, and we have I don't know if I can show you from here, but you'll see that the side of the annex as well needs work. The tiles need to be laid properly, and a new sideboard needs to be put on. You can see it up here. It's not quite as nice as it should be, but that's because things need to be relayed, stripped back a little bit, relayed, and then hopefully that will look a little bit tidier on the end there. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So we had a lot of rain last night after I'd done the roofing yesterday, And when I say a lot of rain, I mean a lot of rain came down in the middle of the night and also early this morning. And I was thinking, oh, I don't know if what I've done is going to hold up, because I got most of the way yesterday with the tiles, but I didn't quite have enough time to finish. So I had to pull the nylon down and cover up just the bottom lip area. And this is probably the driest this room has been since, I don't know how long, since the roof collapsed, since we've been here. This is the driest it stayed during a rainy night. I'm quite impressed. Usually, all of this is drenched. All of this is filled with water. My shelves are soaking wet. The entire thing along here is usually wet. You can see where there's usually water that runs down the wall there. That's usually soaking wet as well. The floor's usually got a puddle on it. And we have none of those things. I mean, I know it's a mess. Granted, it's a mess because obviously we're working from the roof. But that's the driest it's been. That's pretty cool. And even in this room, which will be Jordan's room, this is really dry. This is usually absolutely soaking wet coming through there, running down the walls. Big puddle on the floor usually. No puddle now. Not a single drop, I don't think. I think we'll probably have a little bit come through the chimney, I would have thought, up on the top there, just because it still needs to be re-cemented in. But definitely the driest this building's been ever. Just put this bit of wood in here. We're coming towards like the last knockings of things now, which is nice. Oh, just for this hole, not for the whole building, but for this big hole, which has taken the most time of everything. And things are staying pretty watertight in there now. It's literally just a matter of getting these last row of tiles in, getting this cement in along here, and sealing everything off, and just replacing a couple of beams, a couple of wooden slats on this lower edge on top of the new beams. And then that should be this section done, and it's time to move on to the next bit. That's not looking too bad now, guys, is it, eh? Look at this. Look at this. Dead happy, dead chuffed with that. Dry. So I just finished doing this yesterday night, and we've got a big storm on the way. You can kind of tell by the clouds over that way coming in. Probably should I be holding on to this? Probably not. It's on the way, and it'll be a good test for it. And I think it's nice to have this kind of portion of it finished. We've just got a little bit to go now, but you know, we've stopped the main water flow into the room that will be mine, which is obviously important because it's my room. But it's been taking a battering from the water for some time now, so they're chuffed. And I can't thank Will enough, to be honest. Can't thank his efforts and his hard work being here enough for the time that he put in, and we got a lot done, so it's fantastic. He does love it, doesn't he? Christ. George, I think there's some hailstones.
They're the biggest hailstones I've ever seen.
Honestly, oh, that's a problem. Okay, so we still didn't fix that, did we? Ah, well, we still need to fix that. This is an unbelievable amount of rain. I have never ever in my life seen anything like this. Those hailstones are unbelievable. These, my car, I'm worried for my car. Oh my God, the ribbon did not work. It did not work. Oh no! Oh no! There's just too much waterfall. They can't handle it. Ah! That is the most aggressive I've ever seen it come down the driveway so far. And it is just... So I think the problem we've got is that the gravel is far too small, far too fine. It's taking up far too much of the space. So we ideally need to change that over. I do have some bigger gravel that we might be able to use, so I'm gonna try and use that. But yeah, it's not really getting the chance to go down into the trench. It's just kind of, which it has done for a while, but I never really thought I don't remember ever seeing it flow quite as aggressively as it is right now. This is probably the worst I've ever seen it, and yeah, a lot of that is probably flowing down to the septic tank, which is not ideal at all in any shape or form. So we better fix that, because that's not good. An example of just how aggressive it is and how much I need to sort that out, because my septic tank's down there. When we put the septic tank there, I had no idea that this happened, that this was a thing. But, you know, the village doesn't have drainage, a good drainage system, like your standard drainage system does in the UK, where your roads take the water into an underground drainage. Like, that's not a thing. Everything that's above ground, it just follows wherever the easiest path is, and we're the bottom of the road, we're the bottom of the village, we take the brunt, and had no idea at the time.
Next time on From Bournemouth to Bulgaria.
We had a Pechka that came with this property, and the plan was originally to turn it into a Pechka, like a Pechka again, and we're going to use it in the kitchen. It's going to be a nice feature, and we've decided instead that's going to be a kitchen sink.
I did it 4 times.
Dry, clean, ready for spray paint.
So, while we were on the walk, me and Flynn found this turtle. Realised he's got lots of ticks. So I think what we're going to do is try and get the ticks off.
The thunder, the lightning was shaking our house, it was that strong. Here, I've cemented all the way down this front corner, came over to this portion over here, got up here, and all of this here had collapsed, so we've got a new board in there. And now I'm just going to come over to this area and tidy this bit up, and hopefully it will be looking a lot tidier.